what I'm inquiring.
Conglomerate? Are you talking about fragrances, man?
No, conglomerate, the aggregate, the mereological state of all facets.
Yes.
Yes, the
okay.
whole.
Yeah,
The
I
whole,
obviously. Okay.
all right,
You can just continue.
there. Yes, to make it clear, the whole. So why is there this hypostatus? Is what I'm inquiring.
Yeah, Monkey. My argument is pretty simple, right? Obviously reality, right? We both acknowledge that's mereological, right? Reality is just composed of substances, right? Parts or whatever, blah blah blah, right? So obviously,
that's exactly what I'm saying. You're saying reality is
mute him.
Sir,
Mute him.
let him finish real quick.
Yeah. Please do not interrupt me. That's okay. Anyways, so as I was saying was that obviously Monkey Boy both acknowledge that reality is composed of substances or parts. Right? We obviously understand its neurological nature, right? But all I'm simply saying is that since reality is composed of a bunch of conditioned things, they would have to require some sort of efficient or some sort of efficient causer, right, aka a god, in order to create this thing in the first place, right? So if we both obviously acknowledge that reality would have to require a causer, right, then there would obviously have to be something that can adequately explain the existence of reality in the first place, right? This is basic law of causality, everything we use, and how exactly we come to conclusions about the existence of things in the first place, right?
Yeah, I didn't agree for Wex to moderating. Literally, I said I didn't want him. I don't know why he just muted me.
He was talking. It was his turn.
Yeah, I didn't agree to moderation. I only agreed to recording.
We're not going to get anywhere if we don't have moderation, bro.
Well, that's just an arbitrary prediction, so I don't really care.
No, I'm just saying that inductively speaking, that's what happened last time.
Yeah, but I don't care for induction.
Okay.
Why not, Monkey Boy? Why can't we have moderation?
Yeah, because I don't want.
That's not an actual reason. You can't just say I don't want to because I don't want to, right? If obviously
I'm
the
sorry.
debate's actually
Why do I need?
Monkey Boy.
Wait.
Stop. I'm trying to give the reason. Okay, I'll slow it down. So obviously we need a moderator for the debate.
No, when I mean slow it down, let me respond.
I barely said anything. You just
it's okay. I feel it's adequate for me to interject that what you already said. So
no, I don't. You just said I don't want to because you just like. Do you have an actual reason why you don't want to?
Do I need a reason?
Yes, you do, right, Monkey Boy? And I already have reasons why we should. Please stop. And I already have reasons why we should have moderation, right? Because you already demonstrated a consistency of just interrupting me randomly while I was talking. So if you already say consistency that you can't actually let me talk one at a time, which is how a dialectic works, right? It's obviously a discourse where both people have the ability to talk and convey their arguments to the judge or recording or the audience, right? Then you interrupt you and actually disable me from actually being able to adequately, give them my argument and further to be an actual discourse, right? Because there can't be an actual good discourse, it would just randomly interject me before I can actually get to the point of my argument. So yes, we should have moderation.
Yeah, that wasn't an argument. So just because you have this view that relegates your own capitulation of a vulgar statement, right, that isn't in correspondence to any addiction, can seem to be an adequate reason as to why I needed reasoning. That's not an argument. You're just obfuscating. So do you have an argument as to why I necessitate reasoning to have an indiction of some visceral feeling? What is the argument? You're claiming I need the necessitation of reasoning. Why is that the case?
Okay, let me ask you the fucking question. Let me answer a fucking question then, nigga. So, obviously, the reason we should have moderation, and the evidence that I do have is that we could literally get
no.
Oh my god, he's doing it again. He's demonstrating he's not letting me convey my argument. He's disabling me from actually having or being capable of
conveying my argument. Huge non sequitur. I don't want prevarication. I don't want you prevaricating. That's a complete non sequitur.
What do you mean prevaricating? What am I
prevaricating? Yes. You said
to me that word just means raping people. All right.
No. You said to utilize.
I finished my fucking argument.
Wait, no, you can't, because you're saying in order to utilize this view that it's visceral.
Why are you interrupting me, bruh?
Because I haven't yet said anything. Like, hold on.
You just did. You made a whole argument to ask me a question. I'm trying to answer it now.
Because you're not responding. You're just being verbose and double talking.
To respond. I didn't get to respond. I didn't even say what type of evidence I'm going to provide.
Yes, you're already talking, and it was not in any delineation with the point, so I don't care.
What? It obviously had relevance. I mean, you can't dictate whether or not I have relevance.
I think it was very extraneous. I think it was very extraneous on the point.
I didn't even state what type of evidence is going to provide for my argument, right? Because
Yeah,
there's trying to say there's a bunch of cluster of words. I'm going to provide evidence or reasoning why I should.
That's a trivial truth.
You're lagging out. You're lagging out. And how is it trivial?
Yes.
How is it trivial?
That's a trivial truth. You saying that it's irrational is a trivial truth. That's a de minimis. I don't really care if it's if it's irrational.
Monkey boy.
The literal subject matter is whether rationale must be incorporated in my commitment of a visceral statement. If the reason why
Okay, can you shut the fuck up? Can somebody just mute him while I'm talking?
I can't. So do you have an argument or not? Like,
yeah, I'm trying to present my argument, right? So Monkey Boy, as I was saying, okay, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He asks me a question, he interrupts me. Nigga's a fucking retard. Somebody mute me, can have a conversation.
It's very, very disingenuous.
I'm being disingenuous.
Yes, because you're obfuscating. You're saying I'm going to make an adequate response. Really?
What do you mean obfuscating? What the fuck does that mean? That's not even a word.
What is not a word? What is not a word?
Do you mean obfuscating? So you're saying what I'm saying is unintelligible? You can't even determine whether it's unintelligible if I can't finish my fucking argument, you retard.
It's obfuscation, complete.
It's not obvious. I didn't even explain what type of evidence I'm going to provide. So no, you're just literally, before I even get to fucking finish my argument whatsoever, you're just stating it's a bunch of unintelligible words or whatever. It's just fucking incoherent or whatever. That makes no fucking sense.
It's incoherent because it's complete non sequitur.
Oh my, yo, yeah, you niggas need to moderate. You need to moderate. You need to moderate. You need to moderate. You need to moderate.
Monkey boy, can we please have moderation?
No.
Why?
I'm not going to agree to moderation.
Bro, we're not getting anywhere.
That's sure. That's your belief. That's fine.
No, we're not. You guys aren't even talking about theology anymore.
Exactly. Nigga just wants to interrupt me before I could even say anything.
No, I was interrupting you because you were just prevaricating. Which I
just explained why you interrupted me. It made no sense.
Well, yeah, I don't want you.
Oh my god!
I don't want you to tirade with irrelevant vacuous truth.
I'm just long as well.
You never even
because I did not actually get to the point or the argument as to why exactly what I'm stating makes sense. Because you said that I do not have an actual argument based on reasoning and evidence. Right? So I'm trying to provide some sort of reasoning or sort of evidence to actually explain why my argument is current and why we should have moderation.
Monkey boy, do you have a reason as to why? Or you must?
Do I need a reason?
Yeah, you do.
Why is that?
Are you? It's completely like just logically infeasible for you to not have a reason as to why you're giving your own statement.
What's the argument? What?
The argument, if you're claiming,
you're just giving a vacuous truth. I don't care for a vapid sustenance claim. Your assertions are irrelevant. Do you have an argument?
Are you trying to say what he's saying is meaningless? Why do you always use a bunch of jargon?
No, vacuous truth. Vacuous truth.
You know what vacuous? Okay.
Do you not know what a vacuous truth is?
Dumbass nigga, fucking deaf and 2 faggot. So.
Do you not know what a vacuous truth is?
Yes, I do know what a vacuous truth, right? Vacuous truth is something that can apply to two separate things that seem kind of contradictory in nature, which is why vacuous truth is just meaningless, right?
That's not what a vacuous truth is.
It's just something that
has a conclusion without the actual. No, that's not what a vacuous truth is. It's when that
okay, what is it, good sir?
Doesn't have sufficient evidence to warrant, but is held to its conclusion.
That's what I just said. So I'm basically saying a bunch of nothing without actually, like, no actual reason to come to this conclusion. Yeah, it's really what I just said.
Yes.
So as I was saying, Monkey Boy, is that we could just go down. Okay, and they're doing it again. We could just go down a list of people and have testimonial evidence to see whether or not you actually thought me. If we really want to, we could just go back to the recording and see if it consists if you just randomly interject me while I'm in my argument.
I don't care for a balloon debate. So.
What? I didn't hear what you just said.
I don't care for a balloon debate. I do not.
What do you mean a balloon debate?
Having the consensus of the populum.
Having a consensus of the populum?
Consensus of the populum. I don't care for what majority rules.
You want to check the recording?
I mean, if you want to go check the recording, that's good for you. I can care less.
Okay, yeah, sure. Save it.
So what? We're done?
I'm gonna check the recording. No, we're not done. I'm checking the recording to show proof you interrupt me a multitude of times.
How's it relevant whether or not I interrupted?
It's relevant because it actually demonstrates that you're not actually allowing me to convey my argument to the judge or the audience, right? If you're not letting me actually convey my argument, then all you're simply doing is refuting a bunch of incomplete arguments that don't have anything to really suffice it. So I'm saying that obviously in a dialectic or a discourse course, right, both parties obviously have to have the ability to represent and convey their arguments to each other, so there can actually be a proper dialectic, right? If you're not letting me do that, then there's just going to be a situation where you just keep on addressing arguments not actually fulfilled or arguments that aren't actually expanded upon, right? And it's just going to seem to be the case they're just winning when in actuality or not, right? Which is why I'm stating that obviously, to make the debate more engaging and for us to actually have a proper dialectic, it'll be better for you to just allow me to finish my argument and convey it properly, and then you can respond to it, right? Instead of you just refuting my argument before I can even get to the point of it, right?
Hold on. I would agree that you had an actual pertinent constructive speech, but when you're giving like bloviating verbose tirades that are complete non sequidating from the subject, I don't care. I will interject whenever I feel. So
Monkey Boy, it's okay. By bloviating, you just mean like it doesn't make any sense or whatever, right? I don't know what the fuck you're saying at this point.
You don't know what
yeah, okay. But anyways, so when you're talking about my argument, just not making yeah, it was not inflated whatsoever because I didn't even get the point of my argument. Oh my god, he's doing it again. He's doing it again.
I don't really care. I don't really care.
It's not my belief. I'm gonna get, bro. This is what I'm talking about. You don't let me finish my argument.
It's a belief. What are you talking about? It's not a belief. How's that not a belief? It's an attitude.
Oh no, I'm not saying. Okay, I'm saying that I'm not just giving it a random ass belief. I'm actually trying to provide reasoning or something that adequately explain why this is the case.
You can say that, but the actual constructive speech you gave wasn't actually pertinent to the subject. Once again, there's no affirmation from what you said. No,
yes, it was. Really at all. I don't care if you don't think that. I already explained why, and I already explained what a dialectic is, right? A dialectic, right? It's just a discourse between two individuals that obviously have opposing opinions, right? So I'm trying to represent my opinion, and you're disabling me from actually explaining why exactly this is the case. We're not actually getting anywhere, Monkey Boy.
Yeah, if you don't want to appertain to the subject, I don't care for non-sequiturs.
It is relevant to the subject. Okay, how's it relevant?
Wait. So if you're gonna give, bloviating tirades, I'm gonna easily.
You're just saying the same thing over
and over again. My own free will, just simply yes, I am, because all you're saying is the same.
It's not just some random words that it's not relevant, Monkey.
Nothing you're saying is really pertinent. It has no substance.
I just provided like reasoning. What the fucking evidence? What?
No, you didn't. What?
I literally just did. I don't care if you don't think I did.
Sorry, what was the reasoning?
Damn, this nigga's a retard. Did you not hear what I just said? I said based off what a dialectic is in its Latin derivatives, right? A dialectic is a discourse, right? Right? It's a discourse between two people with opposing opinions. So I'm obviously attempting to represent my opinion or my stance, and you're actually disabling from actually getting to the point of my argument and just stating that what I'm saying is not actually ascertained or is relevant to the topic itself. Then obviously you're going to think that when I only get the ability to say 3 words, but if I'm actually going to expand my argument and explain why it's relevant, then it's not
what I'm even talking in.
Do you know what a non sequitur is?
This is not what I'm talking in reference to. Yes, I know what a non sequitur doesn't follow.
Yeah, how am I committing a non sequitur?
Monkey Boy, your shit's not adding up. I'm just gonna say.
Monkey Boy, how am I committing a non sequitur?
By not appertaining to the subject.
How is it not appertaining to the subject? Let's just explain why.
What do you think?
Why we would need moderation?
So what do you think? What is your recollection of the last thing I said that you're randomly bringing up what a dialect is?
Okay, yeah, I'll repeat it. So earlier, right, you stated that what I'm stating is not actually ascertained to the debate itself. Before I can actually get to the evidence or the reasoning why exactly it does ascertain to the debate itself.
Wait,
no,
what
I'm saying right now is that we would actually need. Okay,
no, that's what I meant. So
what did you say?
Yes. So the specific subject matter I brought up within relation to the dialect is where you were straying away from. That's where the non sequitur came. You were giving extraneous arguments that had no relation, no correlation. They were not appertaining.
Okay, you're just being a retard, right? So, obviously, right? He's doing it again. The way I explain why exactly we would need to be abiding or going under sort of metric for us to actually have a dialectic in the first place, actually have a debate, right? Which is why I'm stating that we should have moderation. What? Do you know how to have a conversation, Monkey Boy? You can't just keep interrupting me while I'm talking.
Ironic.
Huh?
Yeah, this is the exact reason why I didn't want to debate you.
Because you're a retard and you're not letting me talk. Like, we're not even on the actual, like, relevant point, right? Which is theism, because you keep interrupting me and not allowing me to actually explain my argument fully.
No, because your responses aren't relevant to what I'm even saying, which is.
I just explained why it is. Monkey Boy, you're just going circular. You're saying it's not relevant. I'm asking you why is it not relevant. You're stating that I'm just stating a bunch of fucking like conglomerate or fucking incoherent words. I'm explaining or like whatever, and I'm explaining how exactly it is coherent, how you're disabling me from actually getting to the point of my argument. And then I'm giving a reason as to why we should have moderation because this is the point we're on right now. And they're not actually allowing me to get to the reason, or even when I did get to the reason, not actually responding to my argument, right? Because all you're simply doing is just stating that it's not actually ascertained or is relevant to the debate itself without any actual justification. You're just making a claim with nothing to actually back it up.
You're done?
Yes.
You're done?
Yes.
How much Red Bulls did you drink, by the way? Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you gotta slow it down, bud. So, yeah, if you want to go back and, we can inverse this digression of a rabbit trail. What is the argument you have?
You're just going circles, to be honest.
Well, yeah, we went into a different subject from the argument. We digressed.
You're just assuming we're digressing without any actual reason. I'm explaining why we're not digressing.
What do you mean? We're talking about whether or not we need moderation for the debate, even though we already started arguing on your view. So we digressed from actual arguments into whether or not we need moderation. That's a digression.
I'm not. Okay. I obviously acknowledge that we're digressing from the main point of view, but the reason why. Okay. Oh my God! Stop. Yeah. Oh my God! He's doing it again. The reason I'm not saying we're not actually. Oh my God!
Demonstrated.
Oh my God! He's doing it again. Okay. Blah blah. So I'm gonna just look it wrong. So the reason. Okay, Monkeyboy. I obviously acknowledge that we're kind of. I obviously acknowledge that we're digressing from the main point. What I'm saying right now. Yo, please stop solo. What I'm saying right now is that we're not actually digressing fully because we actually need to come to the conclusion whether we need moderation for the debate to actually progress properly, right?
What do you mean digress fully? Yeah, I'm not understanding. What do you mean by the concept of digress fully? What do you mean digress fully?
Okay, so obviously, right, we got into the point of, my argument for God, right? You interrupted me randomly, then you did it again over and over and over again. And right now we're on the point of whether or not we actually need moderation for the debate to actually be able to progress properly, right? So the debate is not actually fluidly the debate is not actually progressing like fluidly, right? Because you keep randomly interjecting before I can actually get to the point of my argument. And even when we're talking about this particular thing, which is whether or not we actually need moderation or not actually responding to my argument. Even earlier, just made a claim without any actual reasoning or evidence to substantiate or justify that claim. Just that we don't need moderation. I asked you for reasoning, and then you did not give the reasoning.
No, I asked you why do I need reasoning.
Okay, yeah, just explain right now. The reason, so Monkeyboy, if you just have a random claim without any actual reason, then it does not actually add up to anything, right? If I'm actually providing a claim, which is that we need moderation, providing reasoning and consistency why we should need moderation, then obviously we should just be going under this sort of metric because it'll actually help the debate progress properly.
Yeah, so why are you invoking this quality in relation to whether or not there's reasoning that's indicative of a consequence? So when you say that I necessitate reasoning to make a proper inference of my argument, why? And then your literal reasoning was because that's what we value.
No, it isn't. I made a reference towards a particular. I made a reference towards a definition. I even got to lateral evidence, and I also told you that we obviously. You're doing it again. And I also told you that we actually need to have moderation for the debate to actually progress. So right now, you're asking me a question stating that why exactly would I need to invoke? You're saying that why exactly would we need to invoke this type of particular metric? But I just told you right now that it actually helps the debate progress forward, and we can actually represent both of our individual sides that are opposing each other, right? You're taking a stance that God does not exist. I'm taking a stance that God does exist. So in order for us to actually get to the point and actually represent both of our claims, right? Because you're in denial of God, I'm supporting God's existence. We should actually have moderation so we can actually get to the point of our argument. It can be properly conveyed for the recording to see, and forever we have the judge to actually be able to give a conclusion on who exactly won based off the arguments presented.
How much saliva is coming out your mouth? Like, damn, chill out. Okay, so you're not understanding.
Funny, my nigga. You literally sound like a bum. And you look like a monkey IRL.
You do not realize how everything you're just saying is just presuppositional, right? I'm asking for clarity, transparency. How is this cogent? That's what I want to know. I want an emphatic reason.
Clarity, transparency?
Yes, clarity, transparency, cogence.
Are you asking me why exactly would this be the case?
No. So
like,
why do I need reasoning? Why do I need reasoning?
I just explained because all that simply means, or that it simply adds up to, is that you just have a basis claim without any actual reason or justification why we should appeal to that. Whereas I actually have some sort of justification for my argument, right? So why again, Monkeyboy, obviously if we conclude in this particular type of subpoint, which is what we kind of derailed into, then I would obviously just be the one who's correct in because I provided a reasoning and an actual argument of justification why we should appeal to moderation.
Sonics, wait.
You asked me a question, you interrupt me while I'm in the middle of a question. You obviously just can't have a conversation.
Because when you make a wrong assertion, when you throw out things that are just wrong, I want to interject and respond.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong, Monkeyboy. You can't just presuppose they're wrong, and you're not explaining why either.
Well, yeah, that's why my purpose in interjecting is to correct the wrongness.
No, there's no
I'm not,
actual justification for rejecting me. And if I'm just stating a bunch of fucking like jargon or whatever as you're stating, right, Monkey Boy, then it'll actually be better for you to not interrupt me so I could just look like a fool, right? Then obviously we'll go to conclusions, get verdict. I'll just end up losing the point, right? So if anything, you look kind of stupid just interrupting while I'm allegedly stating a bunch of jargon.
Yeah, I don't need you being verbose.
You don't need me being what the fuck are you talking about? Being proposed?
Verbose. I don't need you using verbosity.
Verbosity? Are you again? Oh my god, you notice how he keeps using different words for just trying to say that I'm just stating a bunch of incoherent shit or just jargon? Like, can you just speak like a normal human being?
No one's talking about incoherency.
Okay, thank God. So
yeah, you
he actually made an argument. He's not saying I'm just stating a bunch of jargon. So Monkey Boy.
Do you have?
I only stated 4 words. Then you interrupted me. So obviously that just demonstrates
you're over
the ability to actually explain what I was stating properly at first.
If not less of the stuff you're saying. Like, shut up. So do you have an overt reasoning as why I necessitate reasoning in my argument?
I just gave it like multiple times. Do you not like hear what I said?
No, because every time you gave it, I never got a response because you just once again just tirade, bloviate. So
that's not a okay. By tirade, I'm not deviating from actually giving reasoning.
What is the reason?
And
that's not what a tirade is.
I'll say it again. So the facts or the things I'm assessing this is that first of all, we obviously understand, or we obviously have a mutual understanding of what exactly dialect or how oh my God,
you're so ignorant
on how exactly a dialectic works.
Tirade has nothing to do from deviating from the subject. That's not what a tirade is.
Just use a bunch of big words. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that shit means. Okay, to me that just means like raping a nigga. All right, that's fine. Like I don't care.
That's not what tirade is.
Okay, well, what's it? By tirade, like what do you mean then? Like why? What?
Yes.
Why do you keep using a bunch of jargon?
That's all it really is.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear you. I have your fucking volume lowered.
Yeah, it's just a long speech.
Oh, I'm not. I already explained why I'm not giving a long speech, right? Because you.
Oh no, you like.
Okay, you're doing it again. While I give out 5 words, you're interjecting me, so I'm not actually getting to the point, right? Which is what we're seeing right now. So I'm obviously not tirading or talking too much. I'm just disallowing you from actually interrupting me, right?
Okay, that's fine. Good for you. This is going
and I don't care if you think that. That's literally irrelevant as fuck.
Okay, good for you. This is going nowhere. So yeah, we could just drop this.
No, I think I won this point. So who would you want judging? Are you fine or written?
I say we're having no judge in moderation. Remember?
Wait, Monkey Boy, why don't we? Okay, I understand why in particular you wouldn't want Fucking Wex to judge or whatever because you just don't think he's competent. But why exactly would you not want any individual in this VC to judge? There's 26 people. That just seems kind of rational.
Because I don't feel like it.
Hey, Monkey Boy, guess what?
So it's a similar situation, right, Monkey Boy? Wait, chill one sec, Wex. It's a similar situation to the previous one, right, Monkey Boy? You're making a claim. You're saying I don't want to judge because I don't want to. I'm stating that and I'm gonna say right now we should have a judge so we can actually come to a conclusion who exactly definitively won instead of us just random. I don't even think we're gonna send them according to anybody then because there's 26 people in this VC. Obviously, or I think most people here can attest to me winning this point if they're actually like semi-competent, right? So if you obviously just don't want a single individual judge in VC, when we need a judge to actually reach a definitive conclusion or a verdict as to who exactly won this debate or whatever, right? Then it just seems kind of rational just to say we should not have a judge, right?
Hey, Monkey Boy.
Yeah.
If we stayed on course, or if we agreed to moderation, then we would have stayed on course,
What?
I'm just saying, if we agreed to some moderation, we could have stayed on course.
Well, he's not staying on course either way. Either way, he's still going to be verbose, so I don't feel the cares to talk with him.
What?
Yo, chill. You actually thought my dad was knocking on my door. So, Monkey Boy, do you have any actual reason? I just provided reasoning.
Why do I need reasoning?
Oh my fuck! I just explained why. This nigga is can you not listen?
Well, can you say it with as few words as you can so I can actually respond? Like, shut up and stop being verbose.
I did not say that much words. All right, I'll say it again.
That is a complete lie.
Monkey Boy, we should have a judge.
I didn't say you need to speak like a freaking slow-mo. I said use little.
Yeah, I'm gonna use little words. I'm gonna speak slowly because
not
I know
little words, just a little amount of words, so you don't give a freaking Speak.
Oh, okay. I'll give a little amount of words. I don't speak slowly, right? So we
I
should
don't need you to
have.
speak
We should.
slowly. I
Okay.
never asked for you speaking
Okay,
slowly.
whatever.
Speak
Okay,
like
I
a
don't give a
normal
fuck what
person.
you want, nigga. All right. So
Okay, so then we can drop the
we should.
subject.
I don't care. I want to speak slowly, right? I can speak how I want. Please
Okay,
do not
well,
dictate as to how exactly I should talk and how I shouldn't talk. You
that's
piece of shit,
fine.
right? I'm my own human being. I can dictate what exactly I want to, what I don't want to do, right? If I want to
Okay.
suck a dick, I can
Well,
suck a
yeah.
dick. If I want to fuck a nigga, I can fuck a nigga. If I want to like do whatever the fuck I want, I can do whatever the fuck I want, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So
Same.
as
So,
I was
I'm not gonna
saying,
really
shut the
listen
fuck
to
up,
you,
bitch.
but yeah.
As I was saying. As I was saying, Monkey
Yeah,
Boy,
I don't really
we
care.
should have a
So
judge so we
I'm a
can
deafen
actually
if
get a verdict on who
what is that?
exactly won this said debate. Right, Monkey Boy? Because if we don't, then it's just going to be a situation where we've just debated and we're not actually going to get a definitive answer on who exactly won this said debate. Right, Monkey Boy? This is not a situation where we're just having a random discourse and we don't need a judge or whatever, right? It's not like an oral argument, right? This is a situation where we're actually having a debate, a dialectic, so we should obviously have a judge so this could be more formal and the debate could actually have a definitive conclusion. Right? Instead of you just being ignorant and probably thinking that you won because you already demonstrated you're fucking ignorant. Oh, niggas on deaf and easy claps. His mom called him. Nice. Okay. Burn a rejoinder.
That was a waste of my time.
Who muted me, bro? Whoever you knew me is gonna not smoke. Trust.
Finally, that's over.
Monkey Boy. Do you
Oh
want me to
my
repeat
god,
what I
are you
just said
still
while you were on
talking?
deafened?
Oh my god, I'm gonna just deafen again.
If you slipped anything in, Hitchens razor faggot. Lame ass nigga. No, your ass try slipping something in. You're lame as fuck. This nigga's weird.
Nah. Nah, Sonic, bro. Pools are going to
Okay,
Monkey Boy, bro.
whoa. Oh my god. Y'all niggas are some trolls.
I'm just gonna say, like, they weren't even discussing